So I just recently shared a video about a young lady by the name of Natalie Reynolds, and we went down this rabbit hole of how this chick is some sort of an influencer creating social media content that is oftentimes pretty controversial, borderline, probably fake as well. If you let me offer my opinion on it, I definitely think that it's all fake. Today is only going to further signify or prove that. We talked about how, this chick had done something pretty horrible, convincing a homeless woman to jump in some water for $20, knowing full good and well the woman couldn't swim. She was IRL streaming during this, like live streaming during this. And in the video that I filmed, first talking about this girl and introducing her to anybody who may not know her, I posed the theory that I believe that whole stunt was fake. Since then, that happened last year, she began sharing all sorts of content with this big, crazy looking ankle monitor on her leg. Matter of fact, let's look at it right here. Yep, there's that big old crazy ankle monitor. I've never seen an ankle monitor that big, just to be honest with you. Come with me as we turn myself into jail. So here's the deal. Since this incident involving the homeless woman, she would capitalize on this, creating all sorts of content featuring the ankle monitor, showing it off as some sort of accessory. It seemed like it was a Gucci bag or something. And then came the time where this video is, where she has to go turn herself into jail. She's going to sneak her phone into jail, folks. There's the jail right there. And somehow she got the phone in the jail. And then from that particular video would come a whole slew of videos where she is in jail with the cell phone and basically vlogging her entire jail experience, praying, working out, getting commissary. Look at that fake commissary box right there. Get ready with me in jail. No police on Thursday, just dancing and doing a little jig, probably trying to look like that dude on TikTok, or definitely heavily inspired by that guy. I can't even remember his name right this second. But yeah, we're up in jail and having a good old time. And here we go. Here's a really good video to showcase. Somehow we are just doing little dance videos up inside of the jail. Folks, this young lady is making a mockery of the prison genre, is making a mockery of criminal justice, of crime and punishment, of cause and effect, of everything. She's pretty much disliked on the internet, all of that good stuff. Only sharing this with you again if you did not see the first video that I did about this chick. And if you didn't, hey, go check that video out. I'll leave a link for it down below. That brings us to today's video. I've probably titled this. I have no idea how I've titled this, folks. It's time to expose this young lady, unfortunately. I'm not doing this for any type of clout. I don't even know how popular she is. I think that she is relatively popular now that I mention it. I'm sharing this with you because I'm so freaking proud of myself. I think in the first video at the end of it, I was really posing questions about where she actually filmed this, because clearly this incarceration is fake and it's a skit, it's a parody, it's a mockery, and we're doing this clearly for the views. Folks, I found where she's filming this content from. Never did I think that I would. Really, who I wanted to find was William Banks. And William Banks, if you see this video, I'm coming for you next, buddy. I'm going to find out where you faked your prison content from. And I don't think that William Banks really cares. And Natalie Reynolds probably doesn't care neither. It's probably not that big of a deal to either one of them. They probably don't care that most people can see through the facade and realize that this shit is fake and for the views. But regardless, I'm just so intrigued. I want to find out. And sometimes when I get caught up on something, I can't let it go. And I just try like all hell to find the answer. Folks, in this particular case, I was able to do so. I found where Natalie Reynolds filmed all of this make-believe jail content from. Let's talk about it. Well, shit, I thought I was going to transition to something right there, but I'm not ready to do that just yet. Yeah, let's talk about it. So here's the deal. I went on Google. I was searching a jail, cell block, housing unit, prison for rent for filming. Where can you find this? I did a lot of Google searching. I kept coming up empty. And then all of a sudden, I came up with a home run. Welcome to globalfilms.com. Located in Florida. They do music videos, corporate videos, travel vlogs, documentaries, TV shows. They do everything, even films. They've got all sorts of information about them, which I'm not going to bore you to death with. All sorts of information about rentals. Hell, you can rent helicopters. Let's look at that. Oh my God, look at this shit. You can make it look like you're in a freaking private jet or a private helicopter. I'm trying to click on this. It's not popping up, but you get the gist of it. So when we go back to the rentals and we go to the prison, there's two different prisons. Folks, this, I believe, yes, this is the prison. What's prison? They've got prison 1 and prison 2. What's prison 2? Never mind, I was wrong. This is the prison right here, folks, where Natalie Reynolds filmed her content supposedly being locked up. It's a freaking film rental studio company called Global Films out of Florida. I want to call them and find out how much it would cost to film some social media content utilizing this abandoned prison film location. Give me the same deal you gave to Natalie Reynolds. It's too early in the morning to call these people. They're probably not awake just yet, but let's go ahead and look at this little video right here. It's not a video. It's a 3D rendering like an apartment tour. Okay, let's start with this staircase right here. Let's go back to this video and watch this. We've got a light up there. We've got these... that staircase in the background looks pretty familiar. Let's look at this light right here. Let's go over here. Well, I want to be on the ground floor. All right, ground floor, bottom tier, down here. That light right there looks the exact same. Even the numbers on the cells. Look at this. Boom. There it is. There's the light right there. That says 3101. I bet you we can find that exact cell. There's 3106, 3105. She was right here. 3101, right there. 3101, there's a light right there. 3101, there's the light right there. Okay, Joe, hey, you know what? A lot of prisons probably look the exact same. She really was locked up. Why you being a hater? Maybe I should make this full screen so that it's better for you guys. 3101, there we go, right there. Yeah, man, let's look at the tray slot because we can see those as well. Little shower situation right there. There's the cell. So inside of the cell, we've got this slat window that looks like that. Let's go up inside of one of these cells. Can we go in this cell? Oh, man. Oh, shit. We're going outside. Damn. Let's go back into here. I want to go in a cell. I guess I can go in. Let me go in this cell. All right, there we go. We'll go in this cell right here. There's the slat window right there, folks. Slat window. Look at this discoloration. This is where the desk used to be up in this cell that they've clearly removed. We've got these little bunks that look like this. We've got this thing on the wall right here. I don't know what that is, actually. What is that? Was that an intercom system up in there? Was that... I don't know what that was. Maybe that's where the mirror was. I don't think I need to do much more to prove my point here. Shorty rented out the whole prison filming location to film her content, right? Is there anything else that I need to showcase to prove my point here? You know what? The bunk doesn't look the same right there, though. Oh, it does. The pillow's blocking the piece. There it is. Yep, we can see the little piece on the back for the bunk. Yeah, that's it. And there's that same piece right there. Yeah, we got it. All right, so yeah, we've definitely exposed where this chick was at. Now, here's the crazy thing. In this particular video where she's talking about come with me to turn myself into jail with the big funky ankle monitor on right there, sneaking my phone. All right, boom. Let me just showcase this. So you can see this place is borderline overgrown. Any kind of operating facility is going to have their landscape in check a lot better than this, especially, not having trees and vines and shit growing all up inside of the barbed wire. But I share that with you because let's keep looking at this place. Look at this, man. They even got the control booth up in there that you can mess with. Let's look at the pictures of this place. So I think that this is the same place. Yep, there's the jail, one of the prison cells right there. Come on, show me this outside. Where are these pictures that I saw earlier? All right, let's go back to prison 1. Maybe it was at prison 1. Yes. Boom. Here we go. So here's the outside of this prison situation. This looks like a little work center. And there we go. We can see in this particular picture. God, these pictures suck. I hate pictures on websites that act so dumb when you're trying to scroll through them. Anyways, this isn't really doing it for me. That's how the barbed wire looks. There's that right there. That last bit wasn't proving much, but I think I proved my point with everything that I compared. So other things that this place offers is courtrooms, police stations, all sorts of stuff. They've got stylists. What they don't have on this website is pricing. There is no pricing for how much this cost, but call them, ask them, hey, how much did Natalie Reynolds, how much film time did she book? I want to call them. It's only 8:50 in the morning as I'm filming this, sharing it with you. I could not wait to share this with you as soon as I ran across it. Because again, like I said, I felt like I actually uncovered something right here. I want to find out where William Banks, the guy that filmed his prison escape, filmed his content at. There's an abandoned prison in Pennsylvania that looks similar to where the escape looked like it took place from, but I'm not 100% sure. I also wonder to myself, how does one acquire a prison to use as a film set? That's a really interesting question that I'm pondering because in my local area, there is nothing. We do have some abandoned prisons in my state, but how does one acquire that to be able to utilize it to film it? I don't know, but I'm certainly going to try to do a little more investigating in regards to that. Folks, I wanted to share this with you guys. If you've been following the Natalie Reynolds situation at all, maybe this is a little interesting to you. Again, I don't think that either her nor William Banks really gives a damn if anybody is able to uncover that everything that they did was fake. At least in William Banks's case, he had a slew of other people in those videos acting like they were locked up with him. This chick had nobody but herself, a cameraman, or probably just a tripod and a ring light. Crazy to think. Folks, again, wanted to share this with you guys. You let me know what you think. Why are people faking the funk when it comes to incarceration? Is that the vibe these days to gain clout on the internet? Certainly there's those who think that's the ticket. Regardless, hope this was a video you guys enjoyed. If it was, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you thought about this. And as always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted and make the most of every day. Peace!